There are two new hacks that you can take advantage of in the winter release of the Airbnb algorithms that will mean that you will get more visibility on the Airbnb search algorithm. Now, if that means a lot of nothing to you, then let me just say one thing that'll make it super simple. Try doing these things moving forward on your Airbnb account if you want to be seen more times. So the first thing is amenities. As you will have noticed with the new release from Airbnb over the course of 2022, they are adding more and more amenities. Amenities are those little tick boxes that you do when you log in on the back end. And the more that you can tick, then the more potential visibility you can get. Now, I'm not saying go and tick all the boxes if you don't offer those things, but you got to make sure that you keep logging back in, because Airbnb are always changing them. They're always adding more. And it's not just Airbnb. You got to duplicate the same on Vrbo as well as Booking.com or any OTA that you're listed on. But what they're also starting to do now is they're starting to change up the way that their search works. So in the past, Airbnb have based it off an interest-based algorithm. And now what they're changing their model to more is they're really changing it up, and their AI is getting even more sophisticated. So what they want to do moving forward is they want to present the best potential Airbnb listings to their guests. And what this will start to mean is that in the search results, if you're ranking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, those first 10, the ones that they show, sometimes what it will actually present to you will be something that is catered more to what your booking history is. So if I'm from a guest point of view, and if my booking history has been where in the filters I've put down, say, maybe a kid's bed or a cot's bed, and I've looked for pet-friendly options, then Airbnb will know that based on my history, when I'm searching for something, I'm going to be more likely to stay with a property that is family-friendly and pet-focused. Okay? And it's basing it off the little boxes that I'm clicking on the right-hand side or clicking on the app. Now, what they're also looking for is they're looking for the properties that go above and beyond. And so it's not just a case of the amenities. It's if in you as a host, your reviews, people are going above and beyond to mention specific things. So if in a guest review for you, there's specific keywords in there. So if, for example, they go and talk about how the pets had a great bed provided for them, and there was doggy treats on arrival, or that the kids' beds was plentiful, lots of space for the children, etc., and they mention those key words, then Airbnb are going to pick that out as well. So that for a host, for you, they'll pick out your keywords in your reviews, they'll match it to your amenities, and they'll present it to a guest that is more suited to who you're trying to attract. So how can you take advantage of it? So number one, simple one, go and look at all your properties, make sure that all the amenity boxes are ticked. But the next part is something that so many people aren't doing, and it's the ask method. So you've got a guest in your property, okay? And it's the type of guest that you want to get more and more and more from, okay? We talk about it a lot in the playbook. It's about the guest and the customer avatar. Now, what you can do is you can ask your guests, you can drop a little card in, drop a little message or whatever, and just say, hey, when you leave that review, when you leave that 5-star review, wink, wink, that 5-star review, please could you do me a massive favor? We are trying to really focus to get more guests who are pet-friendly, children, whatever it may be. And I mean, it could be totally different. If you're really trying to focus on contractors or corporate guests, get them to mention specific keywords and around corporate or work away, etc., workcation, digital nomad, whatever. Because what it'll mean, if you can get 100 reviews saying the same keywords, then when Airbnb and the algorithms are doing all of the things, they're going to go and pick your property out of a massive pile and present it more clearly and more obviously to the guest who is looking for it. So all it is asking. So drop a little message in, a little voice note. It could be on the day of checkout, and just say, hey, I just want to say thank you so much. Don't worry about cleaning X, Y, and Z. That's all covered for you. By the way, we'd love having you. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed it. When you leave your review on Airbnb, could you just do us a massive favor and mention about how we're a dog friendly or child friendly, etc. And by doing that, then the guest is more likely to take action. And you could even sweeten the pie as well as a little bit as well by saying, hey, if you do, if you ever want to book again, we'll give you a discount. Or it could be, if you do, and if you send us a screen grab, we'll send you a little something in the post, Amazon vouchers, whatever it want to be. But if you can do that consistently over the next 12 months, then I guarantee you that your Airbnb listing will start to show up more visibly and more prominently on the search results. And it's specifically going to be putting in front of your ideal guest. All you have to do is ask. And remember, like I always say, shy kids don't get sweets. So go and get your sweets.
Having a blast. Gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes. Don't write it, just do it loosely.